Hi, this is Dr. Bheemalingappa. I heartily welcome you. In this video, I am going to discuss about one of the important CPU scheduling technique, namely round-robin scheduling technique. It is a preemptive scheduling technique. Suppose you have given 5 processes with their arrival times and burst times as follows. The names of the processes are A, B, C, D, E, and whose arrival times are 02468 and their burst times are 36452 with a quantum time of that is 2 units. So first let us draw the Gantt chart showing the execution of these processes. Here I have given the quantum time as what? Just 2 units of time. At 0th interval of time, the execution of process A is going to get started. You are known that the service time needed by this process A is 3 units. So it is going to get executed in 2 slots. In the first slot, it is going to get executed for 2 units of time, and in the second slot, it is just going to execute it for 1 unit of time. So being quantum time is only 2 units, and the service time here is that is 3. The process A is going to get executed in 2 different slots. In the same fashion, the process B is going to executed in 3 slots, being its service time is 6, that is 6 by 2 is equals to 3. And process C is going to get executed in just 2 slots, being its service time is 4 and quantum time is 2, that is 4 by 2 is equals to 2. And process D is going to, the process D, it needs 3 slots, being its service time is 5. 5 divided by 2, you are going to get that is a 2.5. So it needs 3 slots. And coming to this process E, it needs a service time of 2 units, which is exactly same as that quantum time. That is 2 units. So it is going to executed just in 1 slot. Yeah. Now the execution of process A is started at 0th interval of time, and you are known at max a process can be executed only for given quantum time. That is, here the quantum time is what? That is 2 units of time. Quantum time is 2 units of time. Here I am going to maintain the information about the time, and then waiting queue, and then I am going to maintain the information about running process at a given point of time. So this is going to be very much useful to us. Let me record this information. Yeah, process A needs 3 units of time. So, but after A has been started its execution at second interval of time, exactly at second interval of time, a new process, namely that is B, is going to enter into the queue. You are known at a 0th interval of time. This is the first job, so it has started its execution, and you are known its needed service time is of that is 3 units. So at second interval of time, a new process, namely that is B, is entered into the queue, which needs a service time of that is 6 units. So by this time A has finished 2 units of time, so it has been left with only 1 unit of time for its service. And then now at a second interval of time, you need to stop the execution of this process A, and you need to start the execution of this process B. So you are known this process B is there in the queue, so you are going to start its execution, and A has not yet completed, so you are going to add this A at the back of the queue. So it still needs 1 more unit of time, you are known. Now at second interval of time, the execution of process B has started, and you are known its needed service time is of what? That is 6 units. But a process at max, it can be executed only for given quantum time. Here the quantum time is that is 2 units, and you are also known that different processes are arriving at different intervals of time. So after this B has been executed for 2 units of time, by that time B has finished, right, 2 units of time, and its remaining service time needed is of what? That is just 4 more units. And the fourth interval of time, you are known already, there was a process by name that is A, which needs service time of 1 unit, and a new process, namely that is C, has entered into the queue, which needs service time of that is 4 units. So at fourth interval of time, you need to make a decision. You are known at second interval of time, you have started the execution of this process B. At fourth interval of time, a new process has been entered into the queue, namely that is a C. Now you have to make a decision which job needs to be executed next. So at fourth interval of time, what you are going to do is this. So at fourth interval of time, you are going to stop the execution of process B. It has not yet completed its execution. You are known its service time needed is 6 units. It has been executed for only 2 units of time, that is 2 to 4. So its remaining service time is of that is 4 units. So at fourth interval of time, now you are going to stop the execution of this process B, and you are going to start the execution of the process which is ready to be executed. And you are known that in the front of this queue, you have the process A, which still needs 1 more unit of time, you are known, right? So you are going to left with only the process, namely that is C in the queue, and you are going to remove this, you are going to add this B at the back of the queue. So back of queue, that is B, it still needs 4 more units of time. Yeah. Now at fourth interval of time, you are going to start the execution of this process A. After it has been executed for just 1 unit of time, because its remaining service time is only 1 unit. So after A has been executed for at fourth interval, you started the execution of this process A. After it has been executed for 1 unit of time, the time becomes 5, and by this time A has finished its execution. So at fifth interval of time, A has finished its execution. A has finished its execution. Now you are going to start the execution of this process C, which needs 4 units of time. So A has finished. So you have been left with in the queue that is only the process B. Being this A is finished, you are not going to add right at the end of the queue. So you can maintain this same information at the without scrolling, right? I can maintain. That is time, waiting queue, what are the processes that are ready to execute, and then this is the running time. Yeah. So at fifth interval of time, process A has finished its execution, and you have started the execution of this process C, and you are known it needs a service time of 4 units, but it can be executed only for 2 units of time. But after this C has been executed for 1 more unit of time, that is at sixth interval of time. After C has been executed for 1 unit of time, its remaining service time is going to be what? That is 3. Already there was a process by name that is a B, and this time a new process is entering. Its name is what? That is D. At sixth interval, new process is entering, and you are known D service time is that is 5 units burst time. is okay 5 units. So at a sixth interval of time, you have started the execution of this. Yeah, fifth interval you started. At sixth interval, okay, D has entered, but it has not reached its quantum time. Still, you have been left with one more unit of time. So for just one more unit of time, that same process C can be continued. C can be continued. So at the seventh unit of time, C has finished 2 units of time. So its remaining service time is of what? Just 1 unit. So you have the processes, namely there is okay B and D with service times 4 and 5 okay respectively. So at seventh interval of time, you need to stop the execution of this okay process C. You need to stop the execution of that process C, and the process which is there in the front side of this queue, you need to start execution. That is like a process B. You are going to move to the running state. You are known. Its remaining service time is of that is 4 units. So in the queue, you have been left with only the process that is okay D, which needs okay service time of 5. And now you are going to add this process which you are removed to the okay back of the queue. That is C. Still it needs right one more unit of time, you are known. So at seventh interval of time, you started the execution of this okay process B. You started the execution of this okay process B. So you are going to start the execution of this okay process B. After this B has been executed for 1 unit of time. You are known different processes are arriving at different intervals of time, right? So one more process, namely that is E, is going to enter into the queue at the 8th interval of time. So at 7th interval of time, you have started the execution of process B. So from 7 to 8, B is going to get executed, and its remaining service time is what? That is only 3. Total service time needed by process B is 6. Already it has been executed for 2 units of time. From 7 to 8, one more unit of time, that is 3. So 6 minus 3. So you have been left with okay 3 more units of time for process B in order to get its okay completion. So at 8th interval of time, you are known a process is going to be entered into the queue, and you are known already these processes were there, namely that is D and okay C, which needs okay service times of okay 5 and 1. And at this point of time, that is at 8th interval of time, a new process is entered into the queue, namely that is E, which needs a service time of that is 2 units, which is exactly same as that of that is given okay quantum time. So at 8th interval of time, a process E has okay entered into the queue, but you need to continue the execution. Being this okay burst time is 2 units, you have taken the only 1 unit of that okay quantum time, so you can continue the execution of that okay process B itself just for okay 1 more unit of time. So by that time, the 2 units of quantum time is going to be okay finished. So at the 9th from 8 to 9, this B itself okay will be continued. So at 9th interval of time, this process B is left with just 2 more units of time. So, and you have been left with this okay processes. D, C, and okay E. So at 9th interval of time you need to okay make a decision which process needs to be executed okay next. So at 9th, from 7 to 9 this B itself has been executed. Now at 9th interval of time you are going to switch to another process, namely what, that is process D, because this D is there in the okay front of this queue. So you are going to start the execution of this process D at 9th interval of time, and you are known at this point of time it is needed okay 5 units of time. So in the queue you are left with C, and also there is a E, and you are going to take this B at the okay back of the queue. So you are going to add this B at the back of the queue. It needs okay 2 units of time. So at this 9th interval of time, you are going to start the execution of this okay process D. How long it can be executed, right? You are known. Now no more new processes arrivals, right, you can find. So at a 9th interval of time you are going to start the execution of this process D. It can be executed for 2 units of time, being this 2 is the quantum time. Okay, 9 plus 2, that is okay 11. 9 plus 2 is okay 11. So at a 9th interval you started the execution of this okay process D. So when it has been executed for okay 2 units of time, it is going to become okay 11. So at 11th interval of time D is left with what, just 3 more okay units of time, and you have these processes, namely C, E, and okay B with service times as written here. So at 11th interval of time you need to decide, right, which process needs to be executed. So at 11th interval of time you can stop the execution of this okay process D, and you can start the execution of the process which is in the okay front side of this queue, that is okay C. Now you are going to start the execution of this okay process C. So you have been left with the processes E and D right in the queue, E and B, and you are going to add this D right at the back of the queue. So D, it still needs okay 3 more units of time, right? You are known. So now at 11th interval of time you are going to start the execution of process C. You are known the total service time needed by this okay process C is 4 units of time. It has already been executed for 2 units of time, 5 to 7. So at a 7th interval of time C has been left with just at 5 it is started, still 7 that same is C is continued. So after this C has been left with, you are known there is 2 units of time, it is not okay 1 unit. So at the 6th 3, okay, at 7th it has been left with, right, only okay 2 units of time. You make this correction, yeah. So wherever this 1 is there for C, you just make 2 in the previous. So at 11th unit of time C is going to start its execution again. Now it can be executed for its remaining service time needed is okay 2 units, so it can be executed for and you are known the quantum time is also 2 units. So from 11 to 13 that C itself okay will be continued. So at the 13th interval of time the remaining service time needed by this okay process C will become 0, and now we have been left with okay E, B, and okay D. E needs okay 2, B needs okay 2, and also D needs 3 units of time. right? Now at 13th interval of time you need to switch. At 13th interval of time you need to switch to another process. So at 13th interval of time C has got finished. So you are going to start the execution of this process E, which needs, that is 2 units of time. So in the queue you are left with only B and D. B and D. C has finished, therefore you are not going to add at the back of the queue. So now you have started the execution of this process E at 13th interval of time. 13th interval of time. And from 13 to 15, that is your quantum time is 15, so which is exactly same as that quantum time. So the service time needed by this process is same as that quantum time. So it can be executed from 13 to 15. So in in single block only, or say single slot only, this process is going to get finished. Right now, after this at 15th interval of time, this E has finished its execution. Now in the front of the queue, right, you have the process B, which needs service time of that is 2. Therefore you are going to continue with the execution of that process B. And in the queue you are left with what? Only process, that is D. Being this E has finished, right, you are not going to add right at the back of the queue. So at 15th interval of time, you are going to start the execution of process B. Process B, you are known, it needs quantum time is 2, and the service time needed by the process B is also, that is 2. So from 15 to 17, process B itself will be get executed. From 15 to 17, process B will be get executed, and so at 17th interval of time, the remaining service time needed by this process B is going to be 0. So you have been left with only the process, that is D. So now you are going to start the execution of that process at process D at 17th interval. So you are known D needs 3 units of time. So first you can continue the execution of this process D for 2 units of time, that is 19. At 19th interval of time, D has been left with 1 more unit of time, and no more processes in the queue. So at 19th, once again you are going to continue the execution of this process D itself, and you are going to continue its execution till its completion. So at 20th interval of time, I can say process D gets finished its execution. So its remaining time will become 0 at 20th interval. So I can say from at 17 to 20, D itself will be continued. At 19 also, this D will be continued, right? If you want to show it separately, that can be shown. Otherwise, at 2 places you can, 17 to 19 D itself, and also 19 to 20 D itself will be continued. Yeah. So you came to know that A is going to get executed in how many blocks? 2 blocks. Okay, this is first block. So in the first block for first 2 units of time, and in the second block just for 1 unit of time. That is 2 plus 1, that is 3. You are known the service time needed by this process A is 3 units. So 2 blocks A has got finished, and you are known process the service time of this process B is 6. So it is going to get executed in 3 slots. This is the first slot from 2 to 4, 2 units of time, and then 7 to 9, another 2 units of time. Okay, total 4 units of time is completed. And in the next slot, that is 15 to 17, third slot, that is 2 units of time. So totally in 3 units of time, it has got executed for 6 units of time. And then process C, it has needs what you say 2 slots of time. So 5 to 7 first slot, 11 to 13 okay second slot. And then process D, you are known its service time is okay 5, therefore it needs 3 slots, right? So first slot okay 9 to 11 okay 2 units of time, and then second slot 7 to 19, that is 2 more units of time, total 4, and then 19 to 20 1 unit of time. So in 3 blocks or say 3 slots, this process D has got executed. And coming to this process E, it needs 2 units of time. So it is going to get executed only in 1 slot, being quantum time is of, that is okay 2 units. That is this quantum time here is E. So this is a Gantt chart. By means of this okay Gantt chart, easily you can find other things like if you're asked about, right, okay, to find what is the waiting time and what is the turnaround time, start time, finish time, response time and all. So first let us try to calculate the waiting times of these okay processes, waiting times of these okay processes. And you are known that A is going to get executed in 2 slots, right? So from 0 to started at 0 to 0 and continued its execution okay till 2. So there was no waiting, and then this was waited from okay 2 to 4. The difference of that 2 and 4 is, that is a 2. So the waiting time of this process B is, that is 2 units. Waiting time of the process B is, sorry, process A is 2 units. Waiting time of the process A is 2 units. In a similar fashion, you can find the waiting times of the other processes. Waiting time of the process A is 2 we have taken. Yeah. And what is the waiting time of the process B? Actually, process B is entered into queue at okay second interval. Started at in 3 blocks it has got executed. Entered at second interval, immediately it started its execution. So no waiting here. But it waited okay from 4 to 7. 4 to 7. The difference of that 7 and 4. And then it is waited from 9 to 15. 9 to 15. The difference of that 9 and 15. The difference of 9 and 15. So you need to sum them. The difference of 7 and 4 is okay 3. The difference of 15 and okay 9. 15 and 9, it is okay 6. So the total waiting time of this process B is 9 units, right? I can say. I think I understood okay from the chart very clearly. It waited from 4 to 7 and then 9 to 15. So the waiting time of the process B is 3 plus 6, okay, that is 9. And then coming to the process C has entered into the queue at 4th interval of time, you are known. So the process C is waited okay from 4 to 5 at first. There is difference of 4 and 5. That is 1, 4 to 5. It is waited. And you are known that C has got executed okay in 2 slots, right? Yeah. And then it waited okay from 7 to 11. 7 to 11. The difference of 11 and 7. 11 minus 7, that is okay 4. So totally that is 1 plus. Previously it waited okay from, you are known, of 4 to 5. The difference of 4 and 5 and difference of 11 and 7. That is 1 plus 4. That is totally it has been waited for okay 5 units of time. 1 plus 4. So the waiting time of this process C is, let me check here once again. Process C, right, waited from 4 to 5, that is, and then from 7 to 11. Yeah, correct. So the waiting time of this okay process C is 5. Process C is 5. in a similar fashion. You need to find the waiting times of the process D. Process D is actually entered into the queue at 6th interval of time, you are known, 6th interval of time. So process D has got executed in 3 slots, okay, of course. Yeah, process D waited, okay, from 6 to 9 at first. So the difference of 9 minus 6. 6 to 9 it waited, and then from 11 to 17 also it waited. 11 to 17. 11 to 17. So 17 minus 11. So the total waiting time is, at first it waited, okay, from 6 to 9. So there is 3. And then it waited, okay, from 11 to 17. 17 minus 11. How much? That is 6. So totally the D has been waited for 9 units of time. And then coming to this E actually entered into the queue at 8th interval, and it has got its response, right, at, it started at, okay, 13. So 7 to 13 it is waited. The difference of 7 and 13 entered at 18, sorry, entered at 8, waited, okay, till 13. So the difference of 13 and 8. 13 and 8. So the difference of 13 and 8 is 5. So the waiting time of this, only in one slot it has got executed. The waiting time of this process is, okay, 5 minutes. And you are known about the rest of the things. Turnaround time is waiting time plus, okay, burst time. Waiting time plus, okay, burst time. So we have this one below the other, right? So this is waiting, yeah, 3 plus 2, burst time plus waiting time, or vice versa. 6 plus 9, okay, 15. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 5, 14. And then 5 plus 2, that is, okay, 7. And coming to this, okay, start times and, okay, finish times of the, okay, process. So in a 2 slots, process A has got executed. So in the first slot, the start time is, okay, 0. So the start time of this A is, okay, 0, and finish time of this A, this is second interval. Yeah, at 5th interval of time, A has got, okay, finished. Therefore the finish time of this process A is 5. Moving on, process B, the start time, it has got executed in 3 slots, you are known, okay, 2 to 4, okay, 7 to 9, and so on, okay, 15 to 7. So start time is 2. Start time is, okay, 2. And the finish time of this process B, third block, first, second, third, that is, okay, at 17th interval, B has got, okay, finished. And then coming to this, okay, process C, in single slot only it has got executed. Yeah, started at 5th and, okay, ended at, okay, 7. So start time of this not single slot, it has taken 2 slots, you are known. So the start time of this process C is, okay, 5. Start time of the process C is 5, and finish time of the, okay, process C is second slot, that is this, okay, 13. 13. Similarly, from the chart you can find your known process D has got executed in 3 slots, right? So start time 9 to 11, first slot. So start time is, okay, 9. 3 slots, right? 9 to 11, and then 7 to 19, and 19 to 20. So finish time is 20. And then coming to this, okay, process E, it has got executed in a single slot only. Started at 13 and, okay, finished at, okay, 15. Started at 13 and, okay, finished at, okay, 15. So these are the start times and, okay, finish times. And if you want, that is a response time. Response time is what? Start time minus arrival time, right? I can say. So this is a start time and this is the arrival time. 0 minus 0, that is 0. Start time is this. Arrival time is 2. So 2 minus 2. response time of this process B is also 0. So from the chart you can verify. Process B is entered at a second interval, immediately it has got started its execution. So in order to get response, no more time has taken, therefore it is 0. Process C, start time is 5, arrival time is 4, difference is 1, 5 minus 4. So you are known from the chart. Entered at fourth interval, it has got started at fifth interval. So it has taken 1 unit of time in order to get its response. So start time 9, arrival time 6, 9 minus 6, that is 3. The explanation follows for the others in the same fashion. For E, 15 minus 8, that is 7. So this is how you can find all these things. So we have finished. Thank you for watching the video. Wish you a good day.